Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? Oh my goodness, so much this weekend. I was literally still finding some topics for today minutes ago. That's why I had to start a little bit late. So, how is everyone doing? I like the setup. Okay, so I need you guys' opinion because I'm trying new things with the setup. It started with me trying different things for my sister and I's podcast that we're trying to do on Sunday that needs to be on a pause because, as you can see now, my sister's not going to join me today. And actually, she's going to not join me for a couple of weeks. It's for something good, so do not worry about her. She's probably going to update you guys a little on her Instagram and maybe TikTok. But yeah, it's for something good, but she cannot join me for a couple of weeks. But she will be back, of course. Who is still bored tired after this weekend? Girl, there's just so much. So much. Oh, I was saying, what about the layout? I'm still trying to think of ways it can look better. Because, for example, the camera right now is on my computer, not on a tripod. So I noticed while editing my video for my channel that it moves. So I need to change that. Then I don't know if I like this triangle. First, I liked the way it looked, and now I'm not sure if I if I love it anymore. It's a little decenter. No, it has to be like that. So yeah, I'm just trying different things, see what works better. I'm still trying to figure it out though. So I'm still changing things around. So, yes, we need to talk about Paris. We need to talk about more World Cup information, and we need to talk about normal. Because let's remember, yes, the World Cup happened, but BTS just released normal as a single, and it's hitting radio. It's getting radio play. They're releasing so many promotional videos. So there's just so much to talk about. It looks strange because your table's not straight. I know. I didn't have I'm still moving it around because I had to change the camera. I'm just trying new things. This is not the final setup, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Okay, let's start because there's just so much to go through. Let's see. Also, I'm having trouble with the audio. I feel like the background noise is too loud. It's too loud. And I don't know how to change it. Why is it so loud? Anyways. Links for everything as always in the description. And also links to support Arirang. Remember that this is a project that I am part of with other people as well. It's called Soda to My Pop, and we promote BTS's music. Specifically, right now we're focusing on Arirang. We're promoting Arirang to the general public. So if you can follow us in any of these platforms and also interact with the videos, it will be awesome. As you can see, it's mainly like pop culture stuff. And don't worry, we are careful about releases close to BTS, so we just focus on movies and stuff like that. Pop culture stuff. It's pretty fun. And if you want to join, the form is in the description to join. Okay. Another reminder that the fundraisers, the links of the fundraisers are in the description. Do not forget that it's normal era. So BTS is releasing a lot of things for normal, and a week has not gone by. It's just the first few days of normal release. So you can join. You can ask D2A microfunds for funds here. Funding open for all versions of normal. So if you're in the US, you can message them to D2A underscore buyers on Twitter. They also have other platforms where you can contact them. So they give you money so you can get BTS as normal, and you get your copy and BTS charts. Also, very important to donate to these accounts as well. Message D2A underscore buyers on X or D2A underscore microfunds on Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky, Facebook, or Threads. So if you're not on Twitter, that's fine. They are on different platforms. Another platform is Pick Yourself. They tweet, our account balance is dangerously low, just the start of the week. So please also consider donating. This is very important because BTS is clearly giving us all the opportunities to chart. So the best way for us to help them is to buy normal and a stream, of course. Other accounts that I also shared are US Army funds and UKA funds. So you can contact, if you're in the US, follow US Army funds, and in the UK, UKA funds. Actually, UKA funds just posted, we have run out of funds for normal by BTS. If you're waiting for funds, I will try to find you as soon as we have funds available. So consider following these accounts and also promoting them. So sharing it with other armies on social media. Okay. The background noise is really annoying me. It's too loud. Okay. Guys, the voting for a major award show has started. So we have the Fact Music Awards. If you don't know, BTS pays a lot of attention to these three award shows: the Mamas, the MMAs, and the TMAs. Actually, one of BTS's last appearances at an award show back in 2022 was for the TMAs. I remember that they all attended, even though Jin was about to go to the military. And yeah, this is very, very important. So the 2026 Fact Music Awards, the voting for the following categories is now open via Fan and Star app. So the categories are Best Music Summer, Come Over is nominated. Fan and Star Choice Group, this is a Daesang. BTS is also nominated. We have My Star, this is individual members nominated. So we have some categories to vote for: Best Music, Final Round, Fan and Star Choice, Preliminary Round, and My Star Preliminary Round. They have a voting guide, but you basically have to download the app, and I think you can start collecting points, hearts. I still have not done it, but it's very important that we start already because the voting ends on August 3rd. So we don't have like all of the time in the world to vote last minute. So please start collecting and voting already. The voting has started. So let's vote for BTS. This is very important because if BTS attends, it's because they pay a lot of attention to it. They care about this award show. So let's do our best for BTS. Oops. I hate that voting system. So from what I've been told, um, we have fair chances here because yes, there are ways that fans can buy votes. However, it's too expensive, so this is not like a common practice. So from what I've seen, this makes it easier for us as fans, as army, to have a fair voting. So what we really need to do is win the voting, so we have a fair chance. So let's do it. We need to vote. Okay. Now let's talk about normal. Just a reminder that if you're in the US, you can buy both CD versions. You can buy all of these different digital cover album covers for normal. In total, there are 16 versions that you can buy. This is for everyone in the world, not just the US. So remember that if you need money to buy the songs, you can contact fundraisers, army fundraisers. Now, who has been able to keep up with everything? Because I have not been able to. I mean, I have watched, of course, the normal music video, which, by the way, the my first reaction with my sister to the normal music video on Spotify is free on Patreon. My Patreon is in my description, the link in the description. Um, so we watched it on Spotify, and now you can watch it on YouTube. By the way, I've noticed that some people on TikTok, some armies on TikTok are a little bit confused because they are like, the music video for normal has just been released and they have like very little few views on YouTube. And in the comments, they're saying, yeah, because it's been released on Spotify first. And they had no idea. And a lot of armies have no idea about anything. Please let me know if you've noticed that some armies on some platforms like TikTok and Instagram, they don't know what's happening. So they don't know that BTS first released the music video on Spotify and then they released the music video on YouTube. They're just confused. And they don't know why this is happening. Now we know it's because of Billboard. Billboard does not count YouTube views anymore. So this is the reason why some artists like BTS have decided to first release the music videos on YouTube. I'm sorry, on Spotify and then on YouTube. So yeah, many don't know the premiere on Spotify thing is kind of a. There are so many people, guys, because I saw a TikTok from an army that basically said that, like, I cannot believe the few views that normal music video is getting on YouTube, and all the comments were like, yeah, but it's because it's being released on Spotify first. So there's a lot of armies who don't know about this. So anyways, that's the normal music video. I also watched the normal live clip. Amazing. It's basically a live performance that you can watch. And it also helps with global charts not related to Billboard, but it helps with everything else, all other charts. So, and then we have the normal music video behind the scenes. Now, I have to admit, I didn't have the time to watch this yet. Normal music video behind the scenes. So I'm guessing this is the director. No, the director is a woman, right? The same director who did the Standing Next to You music video and the Swim music video. Rainy Day Blanket, thank you so, so much as always. The director, yes, the director is a woman. So that is not the director, but it's probably like a producer, someone working behind the scenes. So yeah, this is a little the behind the scenes. I'll probably watch it later for the Patreon. Which, by the way, the video that I posted yesterday on YouTube about the FIFA World Cup, an extended version with more controversial takes that I was a little bit scared to post on YouTube. Um, I posted an unedited version on my Patreon. So it's 15 extra minutes. So we have all of this content on YouTube. Please watch everything. Remember that all of these adds up for global charts that are not Billboard. Also, a reminder that there are listening parties and there's no excuse because it's literally every single day. So we have 20th, 21, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. They are all at 10 p.m. Eastern time. So check out which one you can join. This is on Station Head, by the way. Also, I wanted to share the music video sketch. So these are basically the behind the scenes pictures. Like, didn't give it a like. So there we have Namjoon with the little dog. Oh, I saw it's not a theory, but a very obvious observation that I saw on social media. Basically, if you play the music video backwards, it makes sense why they are with the dogs. Because on my Patreon, in the reaction and also in the last live stream, I talk about how I was a little confused about this scene with the dogs, the photo shoot with the dogs. But if it goes backwards, it all starts like that. The party starts with the photo shoot with the dogs. Then things get crazier and crazier, and more people start joining, and the party goes crazier and crazier and crazier. So if you play the music video backwards, it makes a little bit more sense. I love this picture with the statue. Kalina, thank you so much. Hi, Bora. I've been following you since 2022. I'm a French army. I was at the concerts in Paris, both. It was my first time. That is awesome. The first concerts are always very exciting and memorable. Where was your seat? Because that also, any seat in a BTS concert is a good seat. That's the positive thing about BTS concerts. And I can say that it's not always the case with other concerts. And by the way, we are also talking about the Paris concerts in the end because there's just so much so many things happen, not just during the World Cup and normal promotions, but in Paris as well. Positive and some controversial things that I just wanted to mention very quickly because there's a lot of conversation out there. But mostly positive because armies were very loud with the fan chants. I have videos. Oh, love it. So those are all the pictures. Okay. Now let's talk very quickly about this situation because it has been very unfortunate. But you know what? There are so many negative things that have happened, but I refuse to have these kind of things affect BTS in any kind of way. So when Normal was released as a single on Spotify, Spotify messed it up and they didn't combine the streams correctly. So at first, it was not even like this. Here it says that the normal English version is one version and the Korean version is another version. I don't know why they did this, but sure. Okay, let's say that the Korean version is different. it shouldn't count for the same track. They still didn't do this. This is corrected. This is a correction. At first, they quote unquote made a mistake and they didn't combine all of the versions, even these ones. So it was so weird. Now they have changed it, but it's still the first day record is gone. We don't know what happened during the first day. Like if it was correct from the beginning, BTS would get some kind of recognition, but they didn't because they messed it up. They made a mistake. I don't know. Spotify, let's see. Aside from separating the clean and explicit versions from the album, they think they can quietly combine the normal EP with Arirang album version, which is how it should have been in the first place and nobody would notice. I noticed. Why were they not counting it correctly from the very beginning? They know what they're doing. They allegedly, my opinion, whatever. Are they gonna take accountability for their failure and update their chart and give Normal its rightful number one on Spotify Global for July 17th? I wonder because this was very obvious that BTS, with Normal, they were going to get a number one on the global Spotify chart. But because of this mistake, Normal was charting two times low positions because they were not combined. The streams were not combined. Look, Normal number it was charting at number 9 and at number 78. If these were combined, it would have been number one. So yeah, that happened with Spotify. And after everything, because BTS decided to post a video first on Spotify and they still decide to go out and do this. And you know what? I will never back down. They do these people because it's not just I'm going to talk about the world. What is it? They discontinued another chart that BTS has been clearly nominating for a long time. This is just going to make me angrier and I'm going to stream BTS even harder. These intimidation tactics, allegedly, in my opinion, will not work on me. I will stream even hard. This will not work on me. And it will not work on any of us because armies are rightfully mad and we will not stop. Yes, is the Billboard has to remove the World Digital Song Sales chart. I have something about that later. But they are discontinuing charts like that one that show very clearly where BTS stands out. We know that BTS does not have these special deals with Spotify and Apple Music that prevent their streams from getting deleted and their songs are pushed to the general public. BTS doesn't have that. So what we do as fans is buy their music and stream as much as we can to give them these number ones. But in the end, they discontinue charts so they don't. So our sales, which is BTS's strongest numbers, these are basically erased. How are we supposed to keep the numbers from that? I don't know. But we're still going to continue buying, and it doesn't matter how much they try to erase this impact. BTS is still going to win because the same thing happened with the top social awards. BTS were dominating that chart, the top social chart, for so many years. That combines the numbers on social media. But because BTS was winning for so long, and they were basically about to break Justin Bieber's record, they said, actually, no, we're that chart, the top social chart, doesn't. We don't care about it anymore. Now they're doing the same because BTS dominates with sales. So coincidentally, They say, actually, no, we don't care about the worldwide sales anymore. Really, very convenient. Anyways, I'll talk more about the worldwide Billboard sales charts later because I have it here as well. Let's continue talking about normal. BTS goes all out with normal promotions. I have seen so many people making fun of BTS, saying that BTS are very obvious millennials because they're doing this trend. But you know what? I am Gen Z and I'm even younger I'm younger Gen Z or older Gen Z. I don't know, but I am Gen Z and I found this cute and funny. So I don't know why people are laughing at this. Wait, how can I need to mute it. So they basically divide the camera the videos. I think it's cute. I laughed and I'm Gen Z. So maybe I am a millennial in my soul. I like it. I thought it was cute and I laughed. Here are some behind the scenes pictures that Yoongi and Taeyong posted for Normal during the Normal music video shooting. Very, very cool. If you don't know, my sister and I's reaction, first reaction to the music video is on my Patreon for free if you want to see it. We were we were very excited. We watched it 2 times because there was a lot to take in with the party scene and the visuals as well. These are some of my favorite visuals. The outfits. I thought it was cute too. I'd buy Funko Pops if they look like that. Honestly, that would be so cute. That would be so, so cute. Bye, Rainy Day Blanket. Thank you so, so much, Rainy Day. Wait, why are you saying recovering soon? Well, I hope everything goes well and you're healthy. So thank you so much for joining very quickly. Rainy. In my mind, I call you Rainy. That's your name. Okay. So, like I mentioned before, Normal has officially been serviced to US pop radio. It will impact the format on July 28th as the second radio single from Ariane. This is a very clear sign that they are truly pushing Normal, but we cannot just trust radio. Just like we see BTS maybe working with Spotify, that doesn't mean that we trust them. Look at what they've done. And BTS has an entire video exclusively on Spotify, Merry Go Round. So do not think that, oh, just because this looks good, we have to support them less. No, we need to go even harder. That's it. So these are good news. Normal will impact US pop radio. This will help with their Billboard position, with the Billboard charts. But we still need to do our thing because we don't know what can happen. So let's do our best. Also, part of the Normal promotions were these was this filter on TikTok. And we saw 3 of the members do this filter. I think it was Yoongi, Jin, and J-Hope, if I'm not mistaken. They used this filter on their TikTok. And now this is the actress Raven Simone, or Simone, I think it's called, is pronounced. She joined the filter. And she's very popular. Everyone knows Raven from Disney Channel. So she played the game, part of the filter. And she even commented 2.0 100%. She does listen to BTS. She's a fan. So those were her what is it? Her words: dopamine, fantasy, and normal. I still haven't used the filter, but I definitely will. I want to use the filter. Also, part of the normal promotions is this. It's called fashion neurosis. I was so confused. I was like, what is this about? And I found this explanation, but honestly, I'm still confused. So if anyone can explain it to me, it says BTS RM will be a guest in Bella Fraud's fashion neurosis, where they will discuss Stenthal syndrome, Rick Owens, and the mantle of leadership. I have no idea what any of these means. I don't know what Stendhal syndrome is. I don't know what who Rick Owens is, and I don't know what the mantle of leadership is. What is this show even? Like fashion neurosis with Bella Fraud and RM. Interesting. It's a podcast to talk about art and fashion. Oh, well, that's perfect for Namjoon. I think she's like the great granddaughter of Sigmund Freud or something. Really? That's crazy. Rick Owens is a fashion designer and brand. Interesting. So this is part of the normal promotion schedule. This was posted on Instagram. Normal promotion schedule, fashion neurosis. And then it says that Namjoon is going to be there. So he's going to be promoting normal. This is part of the normal promotions. Do I know what any of this is? No. Am I going to am I going to tune in and support? Yes. Exactly, Robin. I will do the exact same thing. I was confused and even reading this. I didn't know what this was about, but now I understand. I see. Well, I'm excited now. This will be out tomorrow on YouTube. If you want to see it, the YouTube no, not if you want to see it. You will watch it on the YouTube channel Fashion Neurosis. There it is. Okay. So let's finally talk about the World Cup halftime performance. I made my review already on my YouTube channel. Actually, let me show it very quickly because I knew that I had a lot to say. So I didn't want to have this live stream talk me talking about the same thing for hours and hours. Here it is. So I posted two videos, by the way. I posted the BTS comeback tour report right there 3 days ago. Yeah, it's basically a summary of the tour report that was posted on Weir's magazine with interviews with the BTS members and the tour director. It is official explanations by the tour director, by the way, because I saw one comment that said basically, oh, you're forgetting about this, you're forgetting about that. But it's not that I'm forgetting, it's just that the tour director did not mention it in the official tour report. So maybe I can make a continuation with more explanations, but this is the official comeback tour report. Also, the halftime show video is basically a review that I made with my opinions about the entire show, not just BTS's part. I was actually going to make it for the second channel, but then I noticed that it was kind of ridiculous to make it for the second channel because look at this. Hey, work subscription. I thought that I could make it for the second channel because I wanted to talk about everything. And then I realized that I basically talk about BTS the majority of the time. Look at BTS's section. It's almost the entire video. From 7 to... It's like almost half the video just BTS. So I decided to, in the end, post it just here on my Veracity Magazine YouTube channel. But yet it's my review and all my opinions are there. If I had to summarize this video, is basically... I basically say that the entire show felt disconnected, but individually, I like the performances, especially BTS. And I think everyone agrees because not even just armies, the general public agrees. They all said that truly the highlight of the performance was BTS. And one thing sometimes is people just saying it. And other thing is people actually recognizing it, really, really liking it, and going out of their way to then listen to the song that they like the most at the halftime show. And that is what happened. The biggest interactions from these full from the halftime show were for BTS. They started receiving more listeners. They started getting more listeners. Dynamite started rising on the charts. People are actually listening to Dynamite. They are actually watching the music video, and they are watching BTS's performance more than any of these other performances. So I have that information here as well. This is the video that Global Citizen posted before the performance.
Here we are,
BTS! We are so excited to be part of the first ever virtual final halftime show happening today.
Today is a special moment that brings together music, football, and impact for a bigger purpose.
This show has support and patience for children around the world.
We are so proud to be part of this meaningful event.
Thank you to everyone who has supported children.
We can't wait to share this moment with all of you.
Don't miss it. Watch live today.
Love it. Did you guys realize that when they said, "Hello, we're BTS," Namjoon stayed with the sign, the BTS sign, for a long time? Everyone moved on and Namjoon was still.
Here we are,
BTS! We are so excited.
Namjoon stays there with Jungkook starts talking. Everyone stops doing the BTS sign. Namjoon is still right there. That is the first thing that I noticed. Second thing that I noticed, the outfits, beautiful. I talk about the outfits, how much I love them on the video review that I have. Here's a better picture of the outfits. Absolutely beautiful. I still have not found any information about the designer, but whoever did this, I love it. I saw a lot of people talking about the general public, by the way. The general public was saying, I love how BTS was making sure that they are BTS through their clothes, because they were kind of guessing that this was BTS, but when they saw BTS on their shirts and stuff like that, they were like, oh yeah, that is confirmation, that is BTS. And I think that is kind of smart. I mentioned in my video that it was kind of like a reintroduction of BTS to the general public, because when they first started and they were introducing themselves to Korean audiences, they had BTS very big, so much so that now it's like a concert outfit that is made in fun of, kind of like a funny, it's a funny outfit that we replicate. But this one is like a reintroduction of BTS to the general public. Everyone recognizes that this is BTS. And I loved it. Cami, thank you so much. I was initially scared, but my friends really loved it. So here's the thing. Same. I knew that BTS were going to be amazing. It's just that the reception by the general public, that was what I was wondering how that was going to go. And in the end, it went amazing. It is true that there are people who are outright racist and they're rage baiters that are on social media, on TikTok, maybe saying things here and there. Also, people from Fox News are going to say their thing, how much they hated BTS or whatever. And it's like, they are going to say that because that is their thing. But that is not really the general public's opinion. When this happened, everyone who knows my sister and I were messaging us the performance and also the iShow speed interaction. I found that very, very interesting because the general public is truly like, oh, like accepting BTS and listening to BTS. And they found them very cool through the iShow speed interaction that I will talk about later as well. But yeah, that is expected. The negative things that are from rage baiters, these are professional haters. So I never consider their opinion. Like Pitchfork, another rage baiters, right? Other rage baiters. So who cares about them? The majority of the media news outlets are saying that BTS were the best. That's number one. Number two, the general public, the normal general public, they all said that this is genuinely the best performance of the halftime show. So that is the truth. Luisito, oh, so for armies who are from Latin America, unfortunately, Luisito Comunica, who is a very popular Mexican YouTuber, he started rage baiting about how nobody was applauding for BTS or screaming for BTS. And he's like, yeah, because it's a football show. Like it's not BTS's concert. He was just rage baiting. And then he posted like an apology. And he's not the only one. Some YouTubers who are known for their rage baiting, they are doing the same. So I wouldn't pay attention to them because that Mexican YouTuber did that initial comment knowing that later he could use it to say like, oh, like I'm receiving death threats or whatever. And he's like, he did that on purpose. He did that on purpose. And all of these YouTubers are doing it on purpose. It seems like even with some strong comments against BTS that are truly just defamation, Hype is responding some way. So let's just wait if something happens. And if not, let's just ignore it. Because the reality is that the majority agree that BTS were super cool. They were the best. And yeah, that the overall response was extremely positive. I expected it to be, but this is even better than I could have imagined, being honest. I have reported a couple to Hype. Yes, some of these are not just rage baiting, is defamation. So just report it to Hive and move on because this is what they do. They say these kind of things. Okay, we need to talk about the most exciting part of this entire performance. Dancer leader J Hope is back. When I saw this video, I lost it. So right at the beginning of the performance of BTS's performance, it seemed like people were not in their positions or something. So J Hope, of course, he was in leader mode. He was like in professional mode. So he immediately started like, he literally did this, like, come on, like do something. And it was the best thing ever. It was the best content from J-Hope I've seen this week. First, he's just pointing. So he's clearly pointing, and they are about to start. Jungkook is about to start, and he's pointing. He's screaming. Ah! Period. Tell them. He was literally like, hello, like move. Someone was not in their seats. Someone was not in their right position or something. I love this so much. With Seven Nation Army in the background. Period. Exactly. And then, okay, then it was fixed. And then, like everything is good. Here's another angle. It's the same angle, but from a different. So when Hobie gave that thumbs up, he was signaling the camera director that everyone was set. This was the best video that I have seen, for real. When he started clapping, I lost it. He's so professional. Let's go. The staff led Suga and RM to the wrong position, so he corrected them. Amazing. And he notices that stuff, so it was awesome. Okay, so I need to talk very quickly about how it feels like FIFA was doing weird things with BTS. So, for example, with BTS's performance specifically, I will not get into the not BTS side of things, but let me just say something overall. According to some reports that are out there, that will not get too much into them because it's not related to BTS, it seems like Justin Bieber was added last minute. And some artists like Madonna, for example, was not in a like that was not what she agreed to. BTS was not mentioned in this feud or whatever. It's Madonna and Justin, okay? And it's by multiple news outlets. So I'm just sharing this. It was also very weird how FIFA posted the performances of every other artist on Instagram except for BTS's. They just posted it today and it's been days. But as soon as the performances happened, they posted the performances of the other artists. They posted Shakira's performance, they posted Justin Bieber's performance, they posted Madonna's performance, but they didn't post BTS's performance on their Instagram account. They just posted today, and it seems like they did it too late. It was something weird. Then I saw online that people were making the correlation that I didn't notice. This is a you can see the title, the FIFA World Cup Final 2026 Tops Halftime Show. I didn't make the connection, but Tops were behind that racist caricature of BTS being punched by Grammys. Do you guys remember that? Um, that was that was outright racist, literally. And yeah, it's the same organization, the same thing. It's even in in the name, the FIFA World Cup Final 2026 TM Tops Halftime Show. So some armies made that connection. Maybe it has nothing to do with anything, and maybe it's all just a coincidence. But I do see that they were not pushing BTS or Madonna a lot. Um, they were pushing other artists. They were ignoring BTS many of the times. But in the end, once again, it doesn't matter because the ones who got the most of something, like something positive from this entire show, were BTS. The ones who received the most praise and who had the most engagement after the performance were BTS. And that's what I'm keeping from this entire experience. Exactly. That was the illustration. Garbage Pail Kids Guacamole illustration from Tops. Exactly. So they did that racist illustration of BTS members as caricatures being punched by Grammys. That was disgusting and I will never forget it. And now these weird things happen with the FIFA World Cup being made by Tops. Okay, maybe it's a coincidence, but okay. In the end, who wins? BTS. BTS won more than any other artist. And that is just the truth. The proof is in the numbers. So I encourage everyone to to watch BTS's only performance, like their one performance on their YouTube channel. They posted it right there. It says FIFA and Bangtan TV. And it's just BTS's part. Also, good news, BTS's part has surpassed the overall halftime show in numbers. So you can see what people were actually looking for. At the very least, they didn't prioritize a headliner that brought in a huge audience segment that would not have watched otherwise. Definitely. These accidental exclusions of BTS, I see. Okay. In the end, if they are using BTS, then we're using the opportunity. And I feel like BTS is also using the opportunity. It doesn't matter. So this was a big platform for BTS. If they don't want to promote it, if they don't want to put BTS, if they are mad at BTS being the headliners, um, who cares? BTS wins in the end. They are the ones who got the most recognition from this entire show. So let's use them as well. And watch the video from Bangtan TV. It has already surpassed the overall performance. It's crazy. And the this performance, the one at the top, was released first. BTS performance was released way later, and it already surpassed the original performance with everything together. It's crazy. Here are some pictures. Beautiful pictures, by the way. Beautiful with the floor and everything. I love the floor. That's I mentioned that in the in the video that I made. The floor is really beautiful. Here are some reactions to BTS's reactions for BTS halftime. Period. I love that one. King Namjoon. Also, sorry for being shady a little bit, but this was so interesting to me. I saw a video of a fan of a K-pop group, not BTS. It was a K-pop group. She's a fan of a K-pop group, and she was watching the performance with her dad. And the dad was saying, "Why don't you listen to this? If you play this music, like for BTS, if you play BTS's music all day like you do with this other K-pop group, I would not be mad. Why are you not a fan like of this?" Now, and it's a real video, guys. Like the dad goes off on the daughter. Like, why don't you listen to this? I would not be mad if you listen to this. Oh my God. Some of you guys saw it. I found that so funny. I'm not going to show it, of course, but yeah, it was pretty funny. That has a good taste. He does. And you know what? Everyone, my sister and I know, they were messaging us like BTS are like cool. They were like, I thought BTS was not going to be like, they didn't think like BTS could save the halftime show or think like be the highlight of the halftime show and also be so cool with iShow speed. The general public liked that a lot. So here are some celebrities talking about BTS's performance. This is Serena Williams, who, by the way, has liked BTS for a while. There she is. She's recording. That's Serena Williams. This is Jimmy Fallon with the finger. What? What do you mean Instagram is blocked? That makes no sense. Why would Instagram be blocked? But he wrote in the description something like "Go BTS." And of course we have Halsey. She wrote "These Divas." I love that comment, "These Divas." Oh, this is what I mentioned before. They make sure everyone knows who they are. It's literally all over their outfits. And I didn't even notice at first glance. I noticed BTS logos here and there, but here we have the BTS rings. This is Yoongi. This is Jungkook. Jungkook all over his necklace. Then Taeyeon has a V on his belt. Yoongi has a 7. J-Hope as well. BTS. J-Hope. BTS 7. And that is why the reaction I see on TikTok from the general public, this is truly the general public. Sometimes people fake and they say like, oh, the general public is loving this, but they are actually like fans in disguise. This is actually the general public saying, I was wondering if this Korean band was BTS or not, but because BTS was all over their clothes, I could say with confidence, oh yeah, this is BTS. So it's strategic. I really like that. Right after the performance, BTS met some people. Here is J-Hope with Ronaldo. I think they are waiting for the last final performance there. Here are more pictures of Ronaldo and Ronaldinho. That's how you say it, Ronaldinho. This is in the end with Taeyeon. Cute. And then this was the cutest thing ever. The kids who were there singing in the end, they were so excited to meet BTS. They were so excited. Here they are. Oh, that was so cute. Oh. Here's another one. Wait, this volume is a little down, a little low.
Look who it is! How you doing? Hey guys! An honor!
Oh, they know. They're saying BTS, J-Hope, J-Hope. Jimin, I love you. They are so cute, these kids.
Look who it is! How you doing? Hey guys! An honor!
So cute. Here's BTS leaving the performance. Period. Everywhere in all of these videos, there's always people saying like, "Hi, BTS." What is this? Oh, okay. So of course, one of the biggest interactions, surprisingly, but also kind of not, is this streamer, I Show Speed, meeting BTS. I Show Speed, if you don't know, he is one of the biggest streamers in the world. And he has been talking about wanting to meet BTS for a long time. I remember that there was one funny video of him trying to follow up the Run BTS choreography. It became some sort of meme on social media because he's very clearly not doing the Run BTS choreography correctly. It was like as a joke doing the choreography. And here he's meeting BTS. And the BTS members recognize him as well because Namjoon said his government name. He knew it. I think the ones who knew him were Yoongi because Yoongi was the first one. From far away, Yoongi was saying, I shall speed. So Yoongi knew him. J-Hope knows him. Namjoon knows him. Then the other members, I don't think they do. Probably Jin knows him as well, but here are some of the members' comments. Namjoon wrote a bunch of emojis. J-Hope as well. Taeyeon said, we were just as amazed to meet you. And and Jungkook reposted the video with a laughing emoji. I think Jimin and Tae didn't know. So the cutest thing about Jimin was that we know that Jimin is more on the introvert side. So Jimin just went to the back and was smiling all the time from the back. It was so cute. Here's another angle. This stupid audio, I hate it. Am I the only one who hates this audio of the stupid saxophone? It's all over TikTok and it ruins every single video. Let me hear the original audio. I hate it so much. I'm done with it. So Jimmy was in the back because Speed hugs all of the members. But Jimin was in the back like it was a cute interaction. They take a picture. And I Show Speed tweeted, yes, I'm a fan. And a picture with all of them. Now, this is not the first time that I Show Speed has mentioned BTS. He has mentioned BTS a couple of times. Actually, one of the things that I was debating about, including in the live streams or not, was this streamer saying that his favorite K-pop group was BTS. I wanted to include it, but then I saw a little bit of conversation saying like, why are we paying attention to streamers? Like, we don't care about what streamers say. And he's like, I understand that. So I decided to exclude it in the end. I didn't mention it before. But now I am including it because we're talking about BTS's relationship with the general public. And these type of interactions lets the general public, it forces the general public to see BTS as who they truly are. Because I've literally seen so many people say, I refuse to see BTS. I refuse to listen to BTS. I refuse to watch BTS. And now because their favorite streamer or their favorite sports is forcing them to watch BTS, now they're like, wait, I was wrong. I was wrong about BTS. All the comments about this interaction were basically, wait, I thought BTS were not going to be this cool. Like they knew this streamer, they were so nice to him. Like that's pretty cool. So yeah, I have to mention it because it's a very positive interaction from this entire thing. Here we have, this is a account from Speed's fandom. So I have not fact checked and I have not seen any armies posting about this yet, but this is what Speed fandom is saying. Speed's reel of him meeting BTS has officially become the most viewed Instagram reel in its first 24 hours, reaching 300 million views. Now, I don't know if this is the record, but this is definitely the numbers. This 300 million is true because everyone sent me this reel. Everyone sent me this reel. My family sent me this reel. Friends sent this reel also to my sister. everyone was watching this video. Not just guys, not just what is it? Not just a streamer fandoms, but also the news. I think I saw this. My brother sent me this clip of them meeting from a sports account. Sports accounts with millions of followers were posting this as if these were like important big news. And yeah, it was awesome. Streamer fans, exactly. So not just streamer fans were watching this, also sports fan accounts were posting about this interaction as well. um what was I reading? Before it was Taylor Swift with 215 million, so I'm pretty sure it was broken either way. Yeah, so it seems like maybe this checks out. So congratulations to BTS and Speed for the record for the most viewed Instagram reel in the first 24 hours. ESPN. What do you mean ESPN is posting about BTS and iShow Speed meeting? That's how culturally significant this moment is. I also saw multiple streamers reacting to Speed meeting BTS. This is how big this moment is. Here are other celebrities that met BTS. Here is RM's story, Instagram story. He wrote King at Tom Cruise. So this is Jin and Tim Cruise reuniting after the Ransok Jin episode. Love that. And here we have BTS meeting Jennifer Hudson. Ah, there they are. This is a very recent video. That is Jennifer Hudson. They said have very quickly and then they moved on. Sagebird, thank you so much. Oh wow, thank you so much, Sagebird. Happy Tuesday, Princess Bora. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Sagebird. I'm glad to see you joining today's live stream. Yes, this is Jennifer Hudson. Who is Jennifer Hudson? So she's a singer, but she has now a talk show. So I sometimes see clips of her talk show. She has like a morning talk show in the US, I'm pretty sure. Here we have, of course, BTS and Coldplay. It had to happen. I mean, Coldplay, Chris Martin. It was just Chris Martin, no? Yeah. BTS and Chris Martin. And Ted Lasso. I can't with it. Oh, she's also an actress. Jennifer Hudson is a singer and an actress who was nominated for an Oscar for her role in Dreamgirls. Yes, she's from Dreamgirls. I see her a lot on her talk show, like clips from the talk show. Actually, guys, you probably know. Have you seen those videos of people going through a tunnel and then the crew of a show, they're singing a song? So, for example, if it's Kiki Palmer, they're like, Kiki Palmer, la, 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 and they welcome this celebrity. So that is from that show, from the Jennifer Hudson show. Isn't it? It's from that show. Here we have BTS and Shakira. Namjoon wrote Queen at Shakira. They finally met. They took a picture. So cute. The two blondes right there. And Shakira also posted. I love that Shakira started with the A-listers. She has a lot of pictures, as you can see. And all of these pictures are pictures of Shakira meeting different celebrities. But she said, let me start with the A-listers. Let me start with Beyonce and BTS because that is the highlight of this post. Me meeting Beyonce and BTS. So cute. Yoongi looks Yoongi looks so cute. His little glasses. This is Laura Pausini. Do you guys know her? She's an Italian singer, but she's very famous in Latin America as well because she sings in Spanish as well. Laura Pausini, you know what? I think she's an army. I'm pretty sure because it says she took a picture and she wrote army girls. Who are the army girls? Herself and Shakira. So she posted this army girls. And then she also posted this picture with Taeyong and Jungkook on their little car. And she's all excited. I'm pretty sure she's an army because this is not a regular reaction from like a celebrity who is meeting another celebrity. This is a fan. The Hispanic armies won with Shakira and Laura Pausini. Exactly. I only know her because she sang the title song of a novela. Yeah, I didn't even know she was Italian. I thought she was Spanish or something, maybe Mexican or Spanish because she sings in Spanish. But no, she's Italian. I love that she saw Taeyong and Jungkook and she said, "No, I need to have a selfie." So she immediately put out her phone and she said, I need to take a selfie right now with the guys." Then BTS, we were wondering, and actually, I remember this moment. BTS performs. They get comfortable in their comfortable clothes. They meet speed, and then some armies, including me, we thought that they were going to leave because maybe they were tired after everything in Paris and then going to the US to perform. Maybe they're tired and they're going to leave, but actually no, they went to see the game. BTS after performing at the FIFA World Cup final halftime show. This was posted by Match Official, but I don't know why it says that it is restricted in some. This video is restricted in some areas, so I couldn't watch it. Leave Yoongi leaving the final? Nah, I know Yoongi was not going to miss this opportunity to see the game. I saw so many analysis of all the members in this game. Jungkook was eating, very concentrated on the food. The other members were basically like, "Oh yeah, whatever," or like focusing on their drinks or something else. Yoongi was actually paying a lot of attention to the game. Yoongi was locked in. Exactly. Denise, thank you so much. Laura and Shakira with BTS together, both of my worlds. That is awesome. That was the best interactions, definitely. Some of the best. I feel like all people from Latin America knows who Laura Pausini is. Here's BTS with David Beckham, who is a football player, by the way. But as someone who is not into sports and who is into pop culture, I know him as Victoria Beckham's husband. She is from the Spice Girls. That's how I know. I'm sorry. I really don't follow sports, but I was literally talking to my sister about this. I think I should get into one sport, but I don't know which one yet. I know David Beckham because he's married to Victoria. Victoria from Spice Girls. I hope they took a picture with David. They did. it is out there, so you can find it. I'm pretty sure. I didn't include it because I found the video. So, and then we have the members. The members posted a lot from this moment. This is J Hope. He writes, "Wow." Here's Taeyeon. Taeyeon wrote, "Even still, the Red Devils. This is the fandom for the Korean national football team." Taeyeon, Korea has been out for a long time, but he's still supporting Korea. And you know what? I respect it because I saw some people with their shirts for other teams that had nothing to do with Spain or Argentina. Taeyong also posted this picture of this actress from Squid Game, and he tagged her. I don't remember her name, but yeah, he posted that, and then Namjoon posted this picture with the headliners list. J-Hope posted the picture of all of them together doing this post, which by the way, this is a typical football pose, right? I saw a picture, an old picture of BTS with the South Korean uniforms from the football team. And they compare it to this one. And it was so cute because it's baby BTS with BTS of like today BTS in the same pose, exactly the same pose. Then Suga posted this picture. He looks so cute with those glasses. Full circle moment, exactly. Here are Jungkook stories. They look so good. One of the surprising things that I talked about on the video that I posted about the halftime performance was that there were some behind the scenes videos posted before the show. So, most likely during the rehearsal. But those videos, I thought this was official content from maybe the media or something, but it looks like it's from a fan who had backstage access and took pictures and videos of BTS during rehearsal. And they look so tired. So I don't think that is official content. Um so I was like, "Ah, they need to rest a little." But yeah, they look refreshed here. They look with energy. Look like they're having a good time. My boba ball. Yeah. Here's the difference between Yoongi and June and Jungkook. Yoongi is taking it so seriously. He's paying attention. He's locked in. Meanwhile, the other members eating, completely relaxed. They don't care. That was me when I went to a football game. I went to one singular football game in my entire life. And it was an invitation because a friend had like one of those little places in the football stadiums that you own or rent. I don't know. They had that. So I went and I was basically Namjoon. Like, oh, that's so interesting. I was paying attention to the food, just like Jungkook. That's all I do at a sporting event. Eat. I don't care about the game. So the thing is that I want to care about the game, but I don't necessarily understand it. So this is what I mentioned before. This is the FIFA World Cup Instagram account. They just posted BTS's performance. But if you go to their account, like a long time ago, they posted all of the performance and they posted multiple clips. They posted multiple clips for Shakira's performance, Justin Bieber's performance, Madonna's performance. Then they posted like a bunch of football things. And then they posted BTS. Interesting that they took so long. It took them days. But whatever, because the most talked about public figures were by far BTS. Even more so than even more than the football players. BTS 3 million mentions. This is an approximation by a pop culture account, so don't take the numbers too. These are not like super confirmed numbers, but it is an approximation and it is true. You could see here in the difference. If you compare it to other performers, you can see here Justin Bieber's performance was talked about on social media. 10,000 posts for Justin Bieber's performance. Shakira and Burna Boy, 4,000 posts. BTS, almost 4 million posts. The difference is abysmal. From 10,000 to 4 million. This was also trending. This was trending in France. My's BTS is trending in France because locals are wondering how the hell they can be in the US since they were in France performing literally yesterday night. So this is another phrase related to BTS that was trending on social media. Lady Pink, thank you so much. I live in a household of football fanatics, but I held my own. Was only there for BTS. That is so interesting. I wonder what that is like. What that is like. Because my family, the one who is the most interested in football is my brother, but he's not like he is a fan. He is a fan, but he's not like a mega fan. And then my dad and my mom and my sister and we don't care like at all. But yeah, I saw a lot of videos from armies with their families. They have viewings of the game, and of course they are also watching the performance because of it's a halftime, so they all move around, like they look to the army in the house because she starts screaming or something. It's very funny to see all the armies. BTS experiences a massive surge in interest, with Google searches now over 2 times higher than during their March comeback. This is crazy. This is basically a confirmation that the general public is searching for BTS now way more than during their comeback after the military. It is crazy. 2 times the searches. Google searches now over 2 times higher than during their March comeback. Over 2 times higher. This is absolutely insane. This is why when this was first announced, I understood Army's concerns, but I felt that in the end, it was going to be like a way more positive thing. Yes, these are Google search. This is Google search. And in my video, I read the typical phrases. A lot of people were basically trying to find the name of the song. So they were writing things like light it up like dynamite, kind of like trying to find the name of the song. That's number one. Number two, a lot of people were saying things like, where is BTS from? Or who is BTS? So these are people who are actually interested in BTS. The great happy for BTS. The more the public sees, the more they will love them. Yes, definitely. And Dynamite was the perfect song choice. Because since it's a language that a lot of people can understand, they're more familiar with this language around the world. People are more open to listening to BTS through Dynamite than other songs. So it was perfect. It worked out perfectly. Finally, I found this video that was the funniest video of this entire halftime performance moment. Guys, is this this person says, guys, is this an appropriate place to be watching the BTS halftime show? Are you ready? This person is watching the halftime show. And they're literally it's not a roller coaster. It's one of those games. What are they called? When you need to see BTS, you need to see BTS. You know, it doesn't matter where you are, you need to see BTS. Lady Pink, thank you so much. Aussie rules football. Aussie rules football is religion here. Nothing wrong. I'm just not into sports. I'd rather listen to BTS and read a book. You know what? I am exactly the same. I would love to get into one sport. I just don't know which one. Yeah, I didn't know that football was big in Australia. Football is also very big in my country, but I never really cared. Volleyball is very big in my country as well, and I care more about volleyball than football. No, I have not added their interaction with Justin Bieber. I couldn't see many good videos. So in the end, I didn't include it. Also, we didn't get any interactions with Madonna. Bora, I think it's the Hollywood Tower in Disney Hollywood Studios. Oh, I love these games. I went to one similar to this one. It was so scary, but I loved it. Priorities. Now, because of the normal official release as a single, and because of the performance of the halftime show, the numbers for everything have increased. BTS is recharting, they have like re entries or they are climbing on the charts, basically around the world. I'm not even joking. So these are the charts, BTS on the charts worldwide. Let's start with the removal of the World Digital Song Sales Chart. Billboard has removed the World Digital Song Sales Chart. BTS is the first and only artist in history with the most number one hits on Billboard World Digital Song Sales Chart with 44 songs, and nobody can take that away from them. We know that they would have had more number ones on this chart if they didn't discontinue it. Find it suspicious. Allegedly, in my opinion, this was very targeted because we know that BTS excels at sales because this is the most direct way artists can support them. By removing this chart, where you're basically erasing BTS's strongest factor on the charts from being visible. It's still going to happen. BTS will still have strong sales, but they won't have. We don't have this chart to keep track on all of these achievements. These are the songs. Since the Billboard World Digital Song Sales chart has been discontinued, here are BTS's 44 number one hits on the chart, the most for any artist in history. Look at all of these songs. I'm still going, I'm still scrolling down. The most recent ones are Aliens and Come Over. So they are erasing that. But it doesn't matter how much they erase this, discontinue these charts, the presence is still going to be there. They also erased the top social artists years ago, but that doesn't take away from BTS being the number one social artist. So they take away this worldwide sales chart. BTS is still going to be the number one artist in sales around the world. Even the planet, yes. The planet is in this chart. Wait, armies from Chile won? This entire conversation, let me look it up. Twitter. Those are amazing news. If true, BTS Chile. Ooh, let's see. Breaking news. So these are breaking news, guys. Literally just happened 26 minutes ago. DG Medios thanks the Ministry of Sports, the IND, and the National Stadium for collaborating with us to find a solution that will allow BTS's three concerts in Chile to take place at the National Stadium on October 14, 16, and 17 as originally scheduled. It's amazing. We remain committed to delivering a first-class experience for BTS and their fans, while producing the shows responsibly and meeting all the technical requirements demanded by the authorities to ensure the protection of the national stadium's infrastructure. This is amazing, guys. Congratulations. Oh my God. I remember when this was all over the news, when this was first all over the news, and I was so mad that they were trying to change the location, all of these. Here's the official comunicado, the official notice. Yeah. We remain committed to delivering a first class experience for BTS and their fans. This is amazing. So, Army wins. Congratulations to Chilean armies. This is amazing. I was so scared. But thanks to Army, let's remember how iconic armies from Chile are. They went to the streets. They said, no, we're going to protest, have a peaceful protest. We're going to march. We're going to have a peaceful protest. They went to the media. They went to TV and they said, we demand what we paid for. It's not just the tickets. We paid for hotels, for flights, for everything. So they totally deserve it. I'm so happy that it actually is going to happen the way it should be at the National Stadium. I was amazed how they protested and were so organized. Yes, definitely. It was iconic. Okay, so those are amazing news. I'll probably make a video. Have you guys noticed that I'm posting more videos? I'm posting more videos, so I'm posting shorter videos in a more regular basis. So I'll probably make a video about the armies, the concerts in Chile situation and how it ended up having a happy ending. That's amazing. Okay, going back to these charts, there is a new Spotify chart. It's called the Music Video Charts Global. And that is basically what it is about. It is a chart for music videos on Spotify because now a lot of artists are focusing to on promoting their music videos on Spotify because YouTube doesn't count towards the Billboard charts anymore. So we have here music video charts. BTS normal music video is number 2. Then we have Swim live at Pier 17, number 4. Swim, what are you doing here? Why is the live performance of Swim at number 4? That's crazy. Then we have at number 5, 2.0 live at Pier 17. Number 6 is the Swim music video. Number 7 is the normal live at Pier 17 performance. And number 8 is Merry Go Round. So congratulations, BTS. This is the first edition. The first edition of the chart. And BTS is already dominating the chart. That's amazing. So let's continue watching the music videos on this chart. It's not available on every country, unfortunately, but it is available on multiple countries. So check out if it's available in your country as well, if it counts your country. And then we have this. So once Normal was released, Spotify posted this. On July 17, 2026, BTS's Normal became the most streamed K-pop music video in a single day in Spotify history. What armies have pointed out is that this number is too big for it to be just a K-pop music video record. Why is Spotify focusing on this being the most streamed K-pop music video in a single day in Spotify when it probably would have been the most streamed music video by an Asian artist or like a bigger category? They decided to focus on the K-pop category, so whatever, Spotify, do whatever you want. We're not backing down. You will never be able to minimize BTS's achievements because armies are too loud. So I'll leave it at that. Cami, thank you so much. It's 1:24 a.m. in Nigeria now, Bora. Have a nice day. Have a nice day, Cami. 1:28, 1:24 a.m. So late. But good night and thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful week. Okay. Swim also has been rising on the charts. I think it's because they released Normal. So Swim, people also started listening to Swim alongside Normal. Swim rises to number 71. That is 24 placements up on Apple Music Global Chart. Swim officially becomes the longest charting BTS song in the top 10 on Spotify Global Chart, dethroning Dynamite. So while we're at it, Swim continues breaking records, Dynamite's records to be specific. Swim continues breaking Dynamite's records. But Dynamite, because of the World Cup performance, Dynamite has had amazing numbers, specifically for Shazam. So Shazam is this platform where you can record the audio maybe from your TV or from, you listen to a song, you Shazam it, and then it tells you the name of the song and the artist of the song. So it seems like because of the World Cup, people were interested in this song that they didn't know about. So they Shazam the performance so they can know the name of the song. Dynamite re-enters top 10 Shazam 200 global at number 7. Dynamite is currently number 1 Shazam viral global. Number 1 viral, which means that at some point, a lot of people were looking up the same song. This is amazing because people are Googling the name of the song, the lyrics of the song, so they can know the name of the song. And they were also Shazamming the song so they can know the name of the song as well. They want to listen to it. They want to listen to Dynamite. This is Shazam's official account. BTS performance of Dynamite drove the biggest minute on Shazam since the closing ceremony of the Summer Games in Paris in 2024. This is insane. Insane. I'm so glad that they took this opportunity. It was a great opportunity. And it was a sacrifice because they literally had their Paris concerts the day before. So they had to fly right away and do their rehearsals and everything that same day. So I'm so glad that it all worked out great. Dynamite is now the second most viewed BTS music video in the last 24 hours, surpassing all of their new releases. Oh my god. So more people are watching the normal music video and the Dynamite music video. Dynamite music videos before and after views and likes after the FIFA World Cup halftime performance. Look at that increase from 3,000 to 10,000. These are likes. And then from 384,000 views to 580,000 views. Who from here, who watched the music video after the performance? I did. I fell in love with Dynamite all over again after the World Cup performance. I watched the music video again and I'm listening to Dynamite again. I forgot how much I love Dynamite. It's an amazing song. Dynamite fighting back, not Dynamite coming back for her throne. Very suspicious of Dynamite. Dynamite cannot let Swim have a moment. Swim was dethroning Dynamite. And then Dynamite said, actually, no, like this is my moment. I'm going to have a re-comeback. So everyone can forget about Swim. Interesting decision. Dynamite by BTS earned its biggest streaming day on Spotify since January 2025, up 105%. 105% increase, guys, with 1 million streams. That is 500,000 streams more than they usually have. This also helped with their overall numbers. Spotify monthly listeners, they have almost 200,000 extra monthly listeners. And on the Spotify Daily Top Artists Global, BTS rose 2 positions. They are now at number 4. So from 6 to 4. Dynamite by BTS re-enters the top 5 and at number 3 on worldwide iTunes song chart, and Normal remains at number 1 for the 4th consecutive day on the chart. It is right there. Normal and Dynamite right there at number 3. Swim is fighting back. Although these are numbers from last week, but I don't care. Swim is number 9 on the global 200 and number 2 on the global excluding the United States. Bora, will this help with BTS getting more subscribers? Definitely. So here's the thing. For anyone who wants to know what is going to happen next, This is the moment of the general public meeting BTS or finding out that they're actually interested. Wait a couple of days for BTS's YouTube channel and followers increase because they have to fall in love first. So this takes some days, maybe even weeks. I remember when I first watched the performance of Boy We Love that I liked of BTS, it took me like weeks to actually follow them on social media and start watching more of their videos. So they are just getting to know about them. People are Googling about them. People are shazamming their songs and getting to know about their new album. Also, another thing that I didn't include here was the Body to Body. Body to Body is the first song of the Arirang album, their latest album. So people are checking out their most recent releases. They go to the top of their most recent releases. They see Arirang, that is the most recent album. They click on it and then they start playing it. So Body to Body is increasing again because they are starting to listen to the album. So yeah, that is all for the charts. Although there are more. There are more, but I only say there's just so much. I couldn't go over all of the things. For me, I first watched Dynamite and then started listening to albums. It was a while before I started watching videos, but that's just me. I was never a music video watcher before BTS. Yeah, so basically, do you guys notice how after Arirang release, more people, new people started becoming fans of BTS? Now it's double that impression according to the Google searches. So people who got to know about BTS because of Arirang, double that. Now the double the people are interested in BTS. So we'll see what happens with this new public in a couple of days or even weeks. We'll see. So that's one. Bora, maybe you should make a newer, updated introduction to the BTS video. I received that comment a lot, and I usually say no because I know that another person was working on an introduction to BTS. But since I like making my introductions to BTS short and like, yeah, for the general public, my question would be what would I be focusing on? That's my question. Like, in like from which angle? I'll think about it. Now let's talk about Paris. There's so much to talk about Paris, and one of the things that I wanted to go over very quickly at the beginning is unfortunately all of these negative things that have happened. I won't get too deep into it right now because I have a video prepared. So first we have stalkers. Unfortunately, in Paris has like this paparazzi culture that was that is very, very crazy. So a lot of the people stalking BTS are not fans. This is genuinely the paparazzi following them around, just like they do with other famous people when they visit Paris. Some people were waiting for them at their hotels and stuff like that. And it was just an absolute mess. There is one specific video that was so scary of BTS in an elevator. I would I will talk more about this on my actual video, but that elevator video is like so scary. Tragedies can happen when people corner a person like this, like they did during this elevator moment. And that was very unfortunate, very, very scary. That's number one. Number two is the entitlement. I saw that specifically with the Boy With Love surprise song, because a surprise song for Paris Day One was Boy With Love. Some armies, oh, and I also saw with Save Me, some armies were recording themselves. They were waiting for a disappointment and then they would post it. Like, it's some kind of entitlement about the surprise songs. It's going too far. with this like demanding the songs that they want. Like that's just the most ridiculous thing ever. I don't understand that type of reaction. People who expect their favorite song to be the surprise song and then get super mad, not just disappointed or something, they get mad at BTS not performing their favorite song or performing a song from their discography is dumb. Their reactions are dumb. I don't understand them. So that is another video that I will also make. And I'm posting more short videos regularly. So those videos are actually going to be out soon. Finally, we have the trash situation. So armies took, I saw pictures of the trash in the concerts in Paris. It was an absolute mess. Now, a lot of people in Paris, like French armies, were saying this is from foreigners, people who travel from other places of the world to France. Um, but a rebuttal, I guess I've seen, is that armies travel for different in different countries. They travel to different countries, but the war situation was definitely the trash in Paris. It was a mess. It was a mess. So yeah, once again, I don't know. I was not present there, so I don't know what that was truly like. But the pictures were an absolute mess for real. So that was unfortunate to see. I saw a response from an army saying that in Munich, some freebies were literally trash bags, purple trash bags, so all armies could be like could pick up the trash and leave everything clean. So, yeah, I wanted to mention all of those situations very quickly because I think that it is important. These were very big conversations on social media about the concerts in Paris. However, I also saw such a strong reaction from armies around the world. As a Latin American army, I'm going to say the reactions from some Latin American armies towards the Paris incidents from here, I think these are too much because it is important for us to call this type of behavior out. But for example, the stalker situation, it's truly the paparazzi. People following them around are not fans. There was literally a situation of an actor, Hudson Williams. He went to Paris Fashion Week and he was being followed around by the paparazzi and he kept telling them like, you are not fans. You are not fans and you're following me around. And these are stalkers and these are the paparazzi. And the same thing happened with BTS. So I understand both responses, I guess, because French armies are defending and everyone is also trying to like hold people accountable, I guess. In the end, though, there are separate moments that happen, like the reactions for songs like Boy with Love, or Save Me. There are viral clips online of people being disappointed, but there are other clips of people being extremely happy and I don't know, like it's a complex situation. People who share the content are just as bad as people with cameras. Yeah, definitely. That video from the elevator, I saw it so many times on social media. It was mostly calling the situation out, calling the behavior out. But yeah, I'll talk about more. I'll talk more about these situations in videos because, especially the entitlement part, is what annoys me. The surprise songs are supposed to be something fun and happy, not an opportunity for armies, which by the way, I find it very interesting that some of these are um not just armies. So they feel like maybe this situation is okay in army spaces and these responses are not okay. Don't have the entitlement that they're going to perform your song. But at the end of the day, the majority of the responses from the peers shows were amazing. The fan chants were some of the loudest fan chants I've seen in any of these concerts. Um, Here are, so these are not fans, and you can tell. And these are not paparazzi. These are, what are these called? Sassing or fan sites. These are fan sites. Army going to any stops, don't be afraid to report them to security. These people who bring in big ass camera recording equipment, make sure they have their asses kicked out of the venue. So here are some fan sites being confronted by security. I love that the armies around them are literally like, you're not going to ruin this moment for me. Boy with Love is playing and I will sing. Meanwhile, these three fan sites are being kicked out of this place. How do they even get to that point with their equipments? I don't get it. Yes, they did get kicked out. Armies, please be aware of these three girls. They were incredibly rude and spent the concert mocking armies for simply having fun. This is what I mean. Do not support fan sites because these are not even from fans. These are people making money and making fun of armies. They go to the concerts with their big ass cameras and then they sell these pictures, high quality pictures. And then they make fun of armies for enjoying. Like, so report them, definitely report them. Don't be afraid to call for security. This post continues. One of them repeatedly hit my head several times with her camera lens, and she screamed at my friend to put her sign down, even though my friend's hand wasn't even up. I also noticed that they were being annoying to not annoying. They were hitting this other army with the camera lens because they could not get like the best shot with their camera. Like, are you kidding? I also noticed that they were in the VIP section despite not having a VIP wristband as far as I could see. Please don't be afraid to stand up to them or tell them off if they behave this way. If they harass you or make you uncomfortable, report them to security immediately. Everyone deserves to enjoy the concert without being mocked or intimidated. From my experience, they were making fun of people who were enjoying the concert and their behavior ruined the atmosphere for those around them. If you witness similar behavior, please inform security straight away. This happened during Paris Day 1. So these are usually people who go to the concerts, um, different concerts around the world with their big ass cameras to take good pictures. So don't be afraid to call them out if they're being rude and hitting you with their cameras or whatever. So these are the three fan sites. Um, Bangtang, my love, I will make a special video about the elevator situation. Getting more in depth in that situation about that situation. Don't even talk to them, straight to security. Yes. Yes, because allegedly these people are aggressive. So don't even no, just call for security. If you guys saw my blog with my sister in Tampa, there was a couple of people who were in the wrong seats and they knew that they were in the wrong seats. They just didn't want to leave. My sister didn't even try to confront them. It was basically just security. Security, 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 like something is happening. And yeah. So another situation was the freebie situation. This army says, we want our freebies and our banners. Forbidden at the Stade de France, but allowed everyone everywhere else. Give us a real reason. So, does anyone have any update about this? Apparently, the stadium was confiscating or robbing, stealing some freebies and signs from armies. So I saw that for day 2, people were saying don't bring this, don't bring that, because during day one they were taking those away. So does anyone know if for day two there were these incidents as well? Because I saw this during day one mostly. I got to keep all my freebies. No one checked anything. Yeah, because for example, during army time, a lot of armies had their signs. So I guess it happened in special situations with some armies and not everyone. So why? What happened with these armies exactly? No, it's not forbidden. Hmm. So why were they taking these freebies away? And this is not the only account. I saw a couple, not many, but I saw a couple of people saying that they were taking their freebies away and their signs as well. Freebies and banners. Interesting. Okay. Now, let's start. Fine. I wanted to address all of this because sometimes when I think it was too big on social media to not mention any of these topics, but I want to focus on the positive things from now on because the concerts in France are always so iconic and this was not the exception. The fan chants were so loud. Some of the loudest fan chants I've seen from this entire tour. So here is the sound check for day one, posted by J Hope as always.
最後拿哪一種？
get him channel.
最後。
By the way, this is also so cool. I will show you guys later. Another cool thing about this specific the concerts in France specifically was that the members had costume design fashion deals for these specific concerts. So you can see here Jacob with Louis Vuitton because Louis Vuitton dressed him specifically. And then I think was it Gucci dressed some of the members? They were dressing even some of the members that were not brand ambassadors. And this is such a complex agreement because what is it? The fashion brands had to all have contact with each other to make a cohesive set of outfits for all the members. And I have not seen this happen with any other artist. Is the fact that all of these fashion brands agreed to work on this together was crazy to me. And yes, they were singing one verse by J Hope.
Get him channel.
最後。
Dreadlock. Amazing. Here's a moment that I found cute from the sound check. Jimin said, "Why do you keep comparing me to soccer players now?" An army had this sign. First it was Haaland, now is how do you guys say this name? Mbappe? Mbappe? I just learned about Mbappe because he is dating an actress from Elite. I was shocked when to learn that. Of course, I have to relate everything to pop culture and gossips. Anyways, Mbappe. I'm saying it right. So the sign says, who did it better, Mbappe or Jimin? And Jimin responded, why do you keep comparing me to soccer players now? Taeyeon said, do the Haaland walk. The Haaland walk. And Jimin does it. I can't. Who did that sign? Se pasó. Here is Body to Body, fan chant. I need the whole stadium to jump. Amazing. The surprise songs were Boy With Love. And the majority of armies were very happy about it. Boy With Love was the song that made me an army, so I love it. They were even doing the fan chants as they should. I love that they were doing the fan chants. There are some songs that the lyrics, the fan chants are part of the lyrics in my mind. Like, for example, Fake Love is not just fake love. You have to sing it like fake love, fake love, fake love. You have to do the lyrics and the fan chant. Boy With Love is one of those songs. You have to sing the fan chant at the beginning. I don't make the rules. It's just part of the lyrics. So by now. They also performed Jump, Jealous, Jump, 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 jump. Let's jump. So that is Jump. And we cannot ignore Namjoon in a tank top, drinking water.
You so sexy.
Keep up the sexy energy, guys. All right, Sugar, we gotta keep this going, don't you think?
All right. Exactly. Come on.
Beautiful. This is a beautiful man. Beautiful video. I can't wait you guys' comment. Marce, you can delete your message, but I saw it. I saw what you call him. Delicious. Oh, you corrected it. I can't. Can't spell arms without RM. Stop it. There's just so much of it. Yeah. Here is the French President Emmanuel Macron and First Lady Brigitte Macron attended attended BTS sold out concert in Paris with army bombs. So yeah, they attended the concert. I fear that the Peruvian president is going to try to do the same like this president and the Mexican president, making it about themselves. BTS going to the country is making it about themselves. But I guess we'll see. Our boys collecting heads of states. I know. And these are the pictures that BTS shared on their official Twitter account. Beautiful outfits. Insane. This is insane. Isn't this like one of the biggest stadiums in the world? Okay, now let's talk about day 2. More fun things happened during day 2. This is sound check. Cute. I have to show the Dynamite dance break. I can't. This is all Jimin's fault because he started it. He started doing the little dance step with the butts. Now Jin. Oh my god. Nah, the best one was Jin. Jim was the best one. Jimin and Jin. No, I changed my mind. Jin and Jungkook. I can't. Now the surprise songs were So What and We're Bulletproof, The Eternal.
Love myself!
You can imagine the vibes for this song. This is So What with the water bottles and everything. Now, something happened here. Jim was going to one specific section of the stage. He was celebrating, he was jumping around, having fun. And then someone from the crowd threw water at him. And he was shocked for a minute and then he left that section. Now, why would you do that at all? You're ruining it not just for yourself, but for everyone in that section as well. And for Jin and for the members. Like, that is so disrespectful. Just because the members throw water at each other doesn't mean that you can do that. It was such a fun moment. And then from this fun moment, like high energy, this is the next surprise song. The change of energy from So What to We're Bulletproof the Eternal was so shocking. Look at this reaction by an army. This is, by the way, from, well, the one who posted is My Soft Cool. So that is so what, you know? And then we're bulletproof. I love it. Totally relatable. I would be exactly the same. Oh my God. It's just the changes in genres. It goes from so exciting to super emotional and sad. We're Bulletproof the Eternal is such a beautiful song. A roller coaster, exactly. Um oh, this was a funny moment from So What? There they are fighting. They were fighting around, like running around with joking with the water. Now, this emotional moment got me by surprise. I did not expect because the members were having the members are having such a great time with all of these concerts. I'm just glad that they're having a good time with these concerts because they are now more rested. They have more time to enjoy the cities that they visit. But in this moment, Jungkook was emotional. Now, what do you guys think he was emotional? Maybe it's because this is one of their biggest concerts from their careers. That's a popular theory. Sorry. Yeah, he was emotional during Please by the end of the concert really. Jungkook has always been so emotional. I will never forget when he started reading a letter that he wrote and he started crying. And all the members are like, "Oh, Jungkook, he's so emotional. Like he feels emotions very, very deeply." Namjoon said something about the attendance, right? Let me see. It was 920,000 in the attendance. Namjoon said it in the ending speech. He said it was the biggest crowd of their career. Yeah, I saw that. It it adds up because this is a huge stadium, one of the biggest from the entire tour. So it adds up definitely. The biggest of their career. Maybe that's why Jungkook was so emotional. Um, but I don't have the official numbers. It is amazing still. Oh my goodness. This this is the craziest video I've seen actually. Forget all of the previous moments. This is the craziest moment from the Paris concerts. An army was so excited that she or he that they felt like this. Pay attention to that part. To that girl. Oh my goodness. This is insane. Now, what happened right there? I don't know. She took swim very seriously. It was just 1 second and the next. What happened there? I hope they are okay. Oh my God. And the army bomb in the hand. I can't. Oh my god. I just want to dive. Literally. I just want to dive. I hope she's okay. That's exactly what I'm afraid of in the upper seats. I've been in the upper seats and I've been very excited, but this has never happened to me. Maybe she was just too excited. Too excited. Here's a moment from Namjoon and Jimin. They bumped their heads. Oh, that was cute. Pop. No, let me do this. um, Jin had a safety pin after he saw a sign by an army in a previous concert. The sign by an army said something like, "Oh, it was a picture of like a little part of his tummy." And he was like, okay, bad. So I'm going to wear a pin from now on. And now he's wearing a pin and he's making fun of us because he's doing that with his shirt. Like he's showing his abs, but he's not actually doing it. Evil safety pin. Exactly. And Jin also came out with his sign that says, "Thank you, Paris. See you, Army." So, so cute. I love that Jin has been doing this. This is the second time that he shows his signs for army. He said it's not army time. Army time is my time as well. Army time is BTS time as well. So he shows his sign. And here are some pictures from day 2. This is a new style of pictures. They're having this one called? The camera lens, the eye fish or something. Isn't it like that? Eye fish camera lens. So, so cool. And there they are with their outfits. Jen posted these pictures in Paris and he wrote in the description that these were taken by Taeyeon, photographer Taeyeon. Fish eye lens, exactly, fish eye lens. Okay. I wanted to share. Oh, where is it? I didn't include it. I didn't include the title. I think I deleted the title. Oh my god. I deleted one title. Anyways, I'll just keep this one then. Some of these, only some, not all, but some of these fashion designers posted their behind the scenes of working with BTS. I cannot access this link. Why can't I access this link? There you go. Amazing. So, see translation. Okay. Gucci custom look for BTS Jin and RM's world tour stage. What I find interesting is that Gucci does not represent, Namjoon does not represent Gucci. They just decided to do the outfits. Now, this is actually pretty common, but it's usually one brand, fashion brand, doing it for all the members. But for this one, they decided to have different fashion brands do the outfits for specific members. So they posted this one. This is Louis Vuitton Concert moments kick off the coverage of the BTS World Tour at Iran at the Stade de France, featuring J-Hope in costume designs by Pharrell Williams. So there we have those. And J-Hope also posted on his stories, much love, and then Louis Vuitton bag. But this one's more recent, but I still wanted to include it there. Now, the ones who posted the most were definitely Dior. And it makes sense because Dior works with Jimin, so they posted Jimin trying on his costume Dior looks ahead of the BTS World Tour at Iran in Paris. Jimin looks so beautiful. This is a little behind the scenes.
일단 기본적으로 옷이 너무 예쁘고 활기장 되는지 한번 물어봐 주실 수 있어요? 딱 지금만큼 올라오죠? 훨씬 좋습니다 지금. 무대에서 엄청 예쁠 것 같아요. 진짜 새가 돼주지. 오랜만에 투어라서 사실 너무 잘 보이고 싶은 마음이 큰 것 같아요. 그래서 오늘 옷이 너무 이쁘게 나온 것 같아서 저만 잘하면 될 것 같다는 생각이 듭니다. 어쨌든 이 옷이 그 오프닝 때 이렇게 딱
They did multiple outfits. This one is crazy.
입고 나오는 건데 무게감이 있는 게 중요한 것 같아요. 근데 자켓이나 디테일도 마음에 들고 벨트를 이렇게 하고 나올 생각을 못했겠지 뭐. 기다린 보람이 있는 것 같아요.
So yeah, they posted that behind the scenes video and also pictures of the looks. Jimin trying on his costume Dior looks ahead of the BTS World Tour at Iran in Paris. He asked for the sleeves to be shortened. In the end, were they shortened or not? I didn't even notice. Jimin trying on his costume Dior look ahead of the BTS World Tour at Iran in Paris. This one is crazy. In the video, it looks even all the details. Jimin is a pirate prince, right? Jimin dressing Dior for the BTS World Tour at Iran in Paris. I love this one. This is very beautiful. Did they do the sheer shirt from the vest because the outfit was fire? Yeah, you can see here Jimin dressed in Dior for the BTS World Tour at Iran in Paris. I think the sleeves stay the same. I don't notice a difference. And also this one. They did all the outfits for Jimin. And Balenciaga dressed Jungkook. Balenciaga created a series of costume looks for Jungkook of BTS, debuted during the July 17 and 18 performances of the Iran World Tour at Stade de France. They did all of these outfits. And also, I didn't include it, but what was the brand that you guys were talking about before for Yoongi? It was like Givenchy. Here's all of them. Jimin, costume Dior. Taeyong, costume Celine. Jungkook, costume Balenciaga. J-Hope, costume Louis Vuitton. Suga, costume Givenchy. Jin, costume Gucci. And Namjoon, costume Gucci. I saw people asking about Namjoon not being dressed by Bottega Veneta, but I don't think that Bottega Veneta would do this. Would do this type of outfits. Givenchy. Oh, it's Givenchy? Givenchy. Interesting. Is Suga also no longer a Valentino ambassador? Maybe he still is, just like Namjoon is still an ambassador for Bottega Veneta, but maybe they decided to not do it. I mean, it is a lot because they have to be in agreement with other brands to work on these outfits together, but also on their own. So, yeah. What was the outfit that I was missing? Someone was saying earlier. Like, Bora, you're missing day 2 Jimin. What is the outfit that you're saying? I don't think Namjoon is still with Bottega. Interesting. I didn't know that. Oh, Namjoon's contract ended with Bottega. Okay, so that makes sense. The sheer shirt. Isn't it this? I thought you were referring to this one. Isn't it this one? Isn't this sheer? Sheer? I thought this was the meaning of shirt. Of sheer shirt. Jimin's sheer shirt and vest. Okay, let me look it up. I thought you were referring to this one. Oh, this one. Wow. For BTS concerts at Stade de France, Dior ambassador Jimin was naturally outfitted in looks from the My Son. He wore a khaki sleeveless leather jacket, a silver lyrics knitted top, and a navy wash cotton large pants. On the second look, Jimin donned a Dior red cotton hoodie and blue denim jeans. I guess I didn't include. I only included, as you can see, I only included posts from the official accounts. So Dior posted all of the outfits that I show, but they didn't post this one, at least not yet. They are doing it with time. He got his abs in full display. It is with the it is a beautiful outfit. I am looking respectfully. Cool. Okay. I thought you were referring to this one, but no, it was the other one. The nervous laugh? I don't know what you're talking about. This is barely a shirt. Come on, guys. So, Arirang is officially the highest grossing tour by a vocal group in US history. Grossing currently with 141.8 million across its first 12 shows, surpassing RBD's Soy Rebelde in 2023. It is official, guys. Highest grossing tour in US history by a vocal group. Amazing. Once the tour is done, these numbers are going to be insane, because I remember that the numbers for the Love Yourself tour were already crazy. No one was able to surpass them in the K-pop industry, but now with this, they have separated themselves from that label a long time ago. We're talking about history here. And yes, surpassing RBD is tough. This is a Mexican band. They had the reunion tour. I remember I used to watch them RBD when I was a little kid. I was literally like 5. I didn't understand what was happening, but I knew about them. And their reunion tour after so many years was historic. So BTS surpassed that. Crazy. With just 12 shows. And finally, some content, some new J-Hope content for Samsung and Days. I'm still unsure of what this is exactly. Tomorrow's the day it all unfolds. I hope you are as excited. You're excited as much as I am. Come and watch Galaxy Unpacked live with me. So yeah, they're promoting. J-Hope is promoting Galaxy Unpacked. This the new phone. July 22nd. So that is tomorrow. And also, we have some new pictures for days. This is from the cover photo shoot that he did recently. I'm still shocked by this hair. It's very like rock star J Hope. Not J Hope. This is Jay with the red glove. Excuse me, John Hosok. And here's another picture with the crazy hair. This is amazing. I need this picture like big in my room. A banner, a big banner. Have you all talked about Namjoon's interview that's happening tomorrow? Yes, I talked about it on the normal section of promotions because it is part of the normal promotions. I'm excited for that interview. I'm unsure of what is happening, but I'm excited. Now, the last thing that I wanted to let you guys know about, if you don't know already, is that BTS is back in Korea. They have, what is it, guys, like 2 weeks of rest? Well, quote unquote rest, because I don't know if they have something to work on behind the scenes during these 2 weeks, but they are back in Korea. They have some rest time, 10 days, 10 days before they go back to the US to continue the tour. So Namjoon posted a picture of Korea with a Korean flag, and Jacob said, "Please give me Towoki." This is me. Sometimes I'm excited to go travel or something, and then when I'm back in my country, I'm already like, I need something from my country. I need the food. And yeah, that is all. They're back in Korea. So yeah, that is everything that I could find and include. I know there's a lot, but that's why I had to there's a lot that is missing. That's why I had to start a little bit late and I couldn't get into some topics. I was literally talking to Meg today. The preparation for today's live stream has been so crazy. It felt like the preparations that I used to do when Ariran was first released. You guys don't understand how much I have to prepare for these live streams. These are documents with hundreds of links. So I have to go through them and then just understand the topics and then talk about them, prepare something about each topic. And when Ariran was first released, I felt that there was so much to talk about. And now it's the same. It feels like this is a re-comeback era because there's just so much happening. They release normal, and then a couple of days after, they are releasing normal promotions and sending the song to radio and selling different versions and doing this and that. And then they do the Super Bowl, not Super Bowl, the World Cup, and all of these people are now listening to BTS, and it's absolutely crazy. It's like a re-comeback, a re-comeback. So let's continue supporting BTS. Let's continue listening to Ariang, and specifically, let's focus a lot on normal. Contact the fundraisers that you see. The links are in the description. It's the first or the second link, I think. So let's continue supporting normal. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today. As you've noticed, I am posting more regularly, way more regularly. A minimum of one video a week, if not more than one video. There's 2 videos a week. So I'm excited for you guys to see that. I'm working really hard on this more constant video. So I will see you guys on Friday. Thank you so much for joining. Bye, everyone.